Now, hip hop has had an ongoing beef with the Grammys, and the main problem is this award show that has so much merit and it validates or invalidates so many people's career has never truly reflected what's going on in the culture. You know, back then it was okay. It was okay for the Grammys to go ahead and ignore hip hop because it was looked at like a genre that wasn't that popular, to the point that they didn't even air awards that were given to hip hop artists or hip hop categories. But now today you can't ignore this shit no more. The Grammys used to only focus on pop, but now hip hop is pop. If you check out the top songs or just go to Apple Music charts, any streaming charts, most streamed songs, the most streamed albums are always dominated by hip hop. The Billboard charts is dominated by hip hop, but so many times the Grammy gets it wrong. At this point, why are we giving so much power to this organization that does not understand us? So I said all that to say Kanye West has been barred from performing at the Grammys due to concerning online behavior, rep confirmed. So I'm gonna say it like this right here. Kanye is more relevant than the Grammys. He is bigger than the Grammys. It should be a privilege for him to go and perform at they shit. If anybody's gonna go ahead and check and contain Kanye, it's going to be hip hop. It's going to be his core people. We are going to deal with Kanye how we deal with them. But you guys aren't gonna try to flex on a man like, you know, he needs you guys' validation to perform at y'all shit. Do you see what this man does anytime he wants to have a damn listening party for music that people never even heard before? You see how he fills out fucking stadiums? The fuck wrong with the Grammys, man? So Trevor Noah is hosting the Grammys, and him and Ye had an interesting exchange when it came to Trevor Noah covering the situation. Kanye called that boy a coon. He called him a coon. And Trevor Noah basically had a long response to him in regards to that shit. But that exchange caused Kanye's Instagram to be suspended for 1 day. And now, since Trevor Noah is hosting the Grammys, Kanye can't perform at the Grammys. So Trevor Noah said, I said cancel Kanye, not cancel Kanye. But the thing about it is, I know we are using Kanye as an example, but this is not just about Kanye. This happens over and over and over again. So many hip-hop greats waited their whole careers until somehow, some type of way, like Nas finally received a Grammy. We look to this to validate so many careers. You know, that is something like a badge of honor getting that award. But why do we look to the Grammys to go ahead and validate our greats? We don't need them awards to let us know that our taste is pristine. You feel me? So legendary Jay Prince from Rap A Lot Records had to say this in regards to everything. And I think this is a great ass plan. Check this out right here.
Hip hop versus the Grammys. I've been watching the Grammys control and dictate our culture to their benefit up close and personal for the past 30 years that I've been in the music business. And all the artists, managers, executives would do is complain, but never had the nuts to come together and do anything about it. Even though the latest episode deals with Trevor Noah and the counseling of Kanye, this racist act is so much bigger than them. Let's just start with the mindset of the words counsel and cancel, where the Grammys is concerned, and compare them to rehabilitation and legal slavery where the penitentiary is concerned. If we begin with counsel and rehabilitation in the Grammys or the penitentiary, the truth is that they really don't exist. They're just fancy lies. But on the other hand, if we look at the words counsel and legal slavery punishment, those words are true,
Yes.
real, and exist today. For example, for those of you that never took the time to read the 13th Amendment, it clearly says that slavery was abolished except for use as punishment for a crime you've been convicted of. So therefore, according to the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, everyone in the prison system and those that are out of prison that have been convicted of a crime are considered slaves in the United States and under its jurisdiction in 2022. Not only did they make slavery lawful by an amendment, they then created the laws by which people would be enslaved. They did that shit back then, and they are still doing it today. This background is important to know because of the mentality of those that control both the Grammys and the prison systems in the United States. This is a slave master punish a nigga mentality and act to remind us that no matter how much money we have, we are still niggas in their eyes. So they cancel Kanye and discriminated against Drake, The Weeknd, Nicki Minaj, and many others over the years. This will only be broken by us uniting our powers to bring about change moving forward. How do we bring about change? I'm glad y'all asked. I recommend that the artists I've mentioned above and more come together in Las Vegas and perform at the same time as the Grammys on a special network and streaming platform to prove that ratings will change where the Grammys are concerned when the number one selling genre in music, hip hop, come together, because there's power in numbers. The powers that be will be mad at me about this one, but fuck them. I love the culture. The seed has been planted. Let's water it.
Bad. I'm all for that right there. I'm all for that. That shit right there, it sounds like a solid plan to me. It sounds like a solid plan to me, because at this point in time, I can't remember the last time I watched the Grammys Awards. We all know what we watching for in the first place, you feel me? We all know what we were looking for in the first place. I agree with the homie saying, hopefully those folks could put ego aside, or shit, don't put ego aside. Make this shit be based off ego, and everybody come together based off ego. And like, no, we deserve our respect, we demand our respect, and we're gonna show y'all what hip-hop does and what hip-hop means and how hip-hop is the culture. You feel me? How hip-hop really dominates Western culture. You feel me? So I think, yeah, this is a great idea. Hopefully they go ahead and put this together. You feel me? Drake, Ye. You see, Jay Prince got Ye and Drake to come together for the cause of trying to free Larry Hoover. I'm pretty sure, I think that was a very, very, very tall task. I think this right here is much more of a manageable task when it comes to just trying to get ratings in comparison to go ahead and stump the Grammys. Drake, Kanye, Weeknd, and Nicki Minaj all performing on the same night. You add Jay-Z in that shit, because Jay need to come and perform too, because he's been slighted by the Grammys. Bring Beyonce in this shit, because she's been slighted by the Grammys before. Bring y'all, everybody come together and show these motherfuckers like what it is. Show them what it is, man. What y'all think? You bring these superpowers, say fuck this, we gonna come in, this may be the first inaugural night for some shit, some annual night for whatever, some new shit, call it whatever they want to figure it out to call it, but everyone come together and make some new shit. You feel me? Because at some point in time, enough should be enough. You have these streaming platforms, you have had Tidal do what it was, you know, it competed for a little bit, you feel me? But then you see with Spotify, you see Apple Music, you see all these things, these streaming platforms, they'll pay that back. They'll pay that back, and a network will go ahead and pay that back too. Yeah, go ahead and compete with that shit. But that shit is gonna make some heads roll if they go ahead and actually, you know, really do this. That will make some heads roll in the industry. You feel me? Enough of the disrespect, dog. Enough of the disrespect, bro. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, though. It's your boy, this. And I fuck with you, and the reason why, because you fucks with me. Hey, I'm out.